Open Olympia. We are 1 week away. I want to make sure I got this video to you guys. So we are at Zoo Culture and we are going to get into it. And I will do the top 10 prediction. This is so hard for me, guys. So don't be mad if you know me personally and you are in this prediction video or not in this prediction video and you are qualifying or competing at the Olympia, do not get upset at me because there's so many good competitors and this is such a hard thing for me to do in the sense of all of you guys could be top 10, but at the end of the day, you gotta make a top 10 list. And so in 10th, I have Jordan Hutchinson. He is the breakout star of 2025. He has put on 10 to 12 pounds of quality tissue between 2024 and 2025. The conditioning on this guy, I messaged him, I'm like, dude, why are you like 1 week out at 7 weeks out? I just don't understand it, which allows him to be literally kind of almost like he was like, I'm playing with like practice peaks. If you can be that ready that far out, take note. I need to take note, fuck. Like realistically, it allots you so much room. So if you are a competitor and you can be that ahead of the game and hit conditioning early and work on fullness, work on mock peaks to see how your body responds to different peaking protocols, like you're so much more prepared than the person that's just like trying to, AKA me, do cardio the week of the show to try to get in that like full contest condition. So Callum and I are gonna work on that this year, guys. I know. You will have peeled glutes at 6 weeks out, I promise you. You have my word. You can come back to this video and you can replay it for me. If you see me at 6 weeks out not fucking peeled, send me this video so I can slap myself in the face. So I think that might be the only thing that hurts him. It's not the tiniest waist structure. So when we're talking about how the physique flows, I think he's got a little work to do in terms of bringing out the lats a little bit more, creating more width to create that illusion of a smaller waist. So that is number 10 for me. Number 9, I am torn on this one. I'm gonna go with Urs in 9. Oh, yeah. I wanna put him higher. I just think that he's got a way to go to grow into Open. I was so impressed. He is obviously somebody I did not expect to win those 2 shows, especially over a guy like Quinton, who is a seasoned Open guy, who has a ton of muscle. And Urs came in conditioned, full, great posing, very refined. I think that if you can learn something from Urs, stage presence, posing, and confidence. Like people make fun of him, he put on makeup for the show. This is a fucking beauty pageant, guys. If you come out and you look good, feel good, perform well, you could potentially beat out a guy that maybe is a little shaky or sweating a lot. You can sweat your way out of a show. So make sure that you follow that as a good model of how to conduct yourself at a show, because you could see how practiced he is. That didn't come on just show day. That came with hours and hours and hours of posing and pretending like he's in that moment, posing without the mirror. Number 8, and this guy could go as high as 4. I have no idea. He's a wild card, but good Vito is Vitaly, I think, let's see, Uganikov. I'm gonna butcher that, but good Vito, insane guy from Russia, currently lives in Brazil. He came in and almost beat Martin at the Detroit Pro last year. Won the show this year, I think it was the Arnold South America, I wanna say. But he is an insane athlete, crazy quad separations, deep vacuum, small waist. I think that the only criticisms are of the back, and his back seems to be highly improved. So we'll see, man. This guy is insane in the side shots, in the back, in the front. So I would say he could go as low as 8 and as high as 4 or 3. I don't think he's gonna crack that top 5 quite yet. I think he's got a little bit of size to put on, but the detail is insane. The sky's the limit for this guy. Okay, in number 7, I have William Bonac. This guy is the modicum of consistency. He has made a huge resurgence. I'm proud of this dude. This guy's a family man. This guy comes back year after year and proves people wrong. He is somebody that I think doesn't have quite the popularity as some of these top guys, but at the end of the day, he is a tremendous bodybuilder, great poser, always peeled, always refined, crazy back, really heavily muscled. I think his structure and his obviously height holds him back a little bit from being higher than this at this point. He's in his 40s, and just like, I have an immense amount of respect. If you're watching this, huge respect to you, man. I hope to see you do well at this show and whatever you choose to do beyond bodybuilding. Huge fan, man. In sixth, I have, man, this is so hard, dude. Ugh. I'm gonna go Martin in sixth because he didn't bring his best look to the New York Pro or the Pittsburgh Pro. I think that, I think it was just the Pittsburgh Pro against Nick, or I think it was just New York. And so for him, it's just gonna be a matter of, can he bring his best look? Because if he's peeled and full, it's insane. If he's slightly off, since he's not the biggest guy on stage, I think he's around 235-ish, it hurts him. So he needs to be peeled out of his mind and also then bring a ton of pop because he's got that crazy full brown muscle belly, small waist, crazy flaring quads, amazing back. But if he comes in off, it exposes the fact that he's not quite as big as some of these other guys. Especially some of these top guys. Samson Dowda's outweighing him by 60, 70 pounds. You've got Andrew Jack outweighing him from 60 or 70 pounds. You got Nick Walker probably by 40 pounds. So if he's not peeled, it's gonna be a problem, but I think he'll come in well, but I just don't see him quite matching his top 4 finish from last year. But I love you, Martin. I hope you do well, bro. In fifth, I have Beiruz. I got Beiruz Tabani in fifth. Oh my God, I'm running out of spots. I fucked up. All right, I got Beiruz in fifth. And this could go a number of ways, but I got Beiruz in fifth. He's coming, first time competing at the Olympia, and this guy is insane structure, insane conditioning, one of the craziest, most musculars in the sport. Huge fan of his physique. I think some of his posing needs a little bit of work, but if he shows up peeled on, the only thing I'm a little worried about, he just got his visa and he just arrived in Vegas, I think today. So he's only got a week to acclimate to the time zone, to the climate. I mean, the climate's pretty similar in Vegas as to where he's from. But that being said, I think he's gonna be a solid 5th place. Number 4, I got Andrew Jacked. I just can't put him, I wanna see Andrew do better every year. I can't keep trusting that he's gonna bring better conditioning. He looks leaner than he ever has. He's got the death face right now. I hope that's the case. But I think also he gets a little exposed in his posing in the side shots and also his depth in the side shots. I think that if he were to bring better width and create more width to the hamstring and more balance to the physique, his back is crazy, his abs are crazy, he's the Mona Lisa of bodybuilding. I'm a huge fan. I was actually just here at Zoo Culture a few weeks ago. I got to see him for a minute. So I want him to do well, but I got him in 4th right now. Number 3, I have Nick Walker. I want to put Nick in first, man. I do. I want to put him in first so bad. The only thing with Nick is structure, and I don't think he has bad structure. I think it's just comes down to these guys are some of the top flowing physiques in the world. Samson looks really lean. Derek looks really lean, and just from a structural perspective, that's what the judges want to see, and I do truly believe that's why he won. That's why Derek won in New York, because between the two of them, if you were to look at it, yes, Derek's more aesthetic. I think Nick won more poses, but it's not all about who wins the most poses. So as much as I want to say Nick in 1, I'm going to put him in 3, which leaves me with Derek, Hadi, and Samson. I fucked up, so I'm gonna have to backtrack a bit. All right, well, I fucked up, guys, and I was like, where did I put Derek? And I did not, so I'm gonna put him in a tie for 4th, Andrew Jack. The reason I don't have Derek higher, I just think that for me to peak 3 times extremely well in 1 year is so hard. So he did Olympia, then Arnold, then New York, and now he's gotta come back and do it again. I just find it hard to believe to be able to peak that well. I want Tim to do well. I wanna see him, because I love his aesthetic as well. So it's all so hard, man. I did not want to do this, honestly, but I know this people want to hear what people have in terms of predictions. So I might be completely off on this, but I'm gonna give a tie for 4th. I know that's kind of whack, but so I have 11 guys. So I think if I were to move everybody back 1, I'd probably put Andrew in 5th, and then if you took everything 5 through 10, I just move everybody back 1. So technically I have a list of 11, but in 2nd, I'm gonna go with Hadi. So I got Hadi in 2nd, and the only reason I don't have him in 1st is just because I think Samson's gonna bring his best ever this year. I think he's extremely aesthetic. He's really worked on his posing. I think he's really worked on his stage presence. He's extremely confident. I think he had a really tremendous offseason this year where he could take some time off, and that's always been his problem. I think he tries to peak too often. So I think now he's had time to get some time off. I think that was the leanest I'd seen him at his guest posing at 5 weeks out. And I think he's gonna nail it this year. I hope he does. Hadi, I think he's a tremendous athlete. He's one of my favorite bodybuilders. I mean, it's like his crucifix pose is one of my favorite poses in bodybuilding. The crazy abs, his side try, everything is just so detailed. He does tend to not be as conditioned from the rear as, let's say, a Derek. But if Samson brings it, then we are gonna have Samson Dowda repeating as a 2025 Mr. Olympia champion. I'm really excited for this year's Olympia. Like I said, if you guys see me, come up to me, say hi to Phil too, give him a hug, he needs it. He's really depressed and fat, so I'm just kidding, he looks great. But yeah, come say hi to us and come get a picture. I'll sign your titty, and yeah, if you want me as your coach, make sure to comment below and to apply to work with me. And I love you guys, appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.